Hi, I just read through the latest discussion postings about success in this online math course, and there are a few common themes that I wanted to kind of just discuss and then make sure that you guys are approaching the course in what I believe to be probably the most beneficial way. So as a lot of you guys mentioned, time management is key, and so one of the things that's keeping you guys on track would be to have a calendar where you actually write down your assignments and you kind of schedule out and block out your time. So if you haven't done so already, you're still at a great spot where you can continue in this course and be successful. So looking ahead, Unit 3, our exam is actually going to be this Thursday, and as you look on to each one of these unit calendars, you can see the upcoming due dates. So when you go into Unit 4 and we click on what you should be working on, which would be sections 15.1 and 15.2, I would get out the calendar, actual paper and pencil, and just write out that you're going to spend at least like 3 hours just on watching lectures and getting ready to do the homework for those particular sections. Like in a typical face-to-face class, you are meeting for 3 hours where you're just listening to someone lecture and taking notes and then possibly having some time in class to work on some problems. So the lecture videos I've loaded into Tegrity. They're listed here in eCampus. So if you look at 15.1, I would probably say, okay, on Monday I'm going to watch the video on 15.1, which is antiderivatives. I'm going to take my notes and I'm going to write down every time I have a question. I'm going to put it on a sticky note, and I can either email the instructor or see if at the end of the video I have answered my questions. So I would probably click on this, take my notes, pause it, pause it as I need to.
Okay, let's talk.
And you can see that that's only 25 minutes. Well, in a face-to-face class, there's typically that question answer time and also the time we spend reviewing on what we did last time. Right? So 25 minutes is actually pretty short, and you can schedule the rest of your maybe 40 minutes that you had allotted to just starting your homework, looking through the book, and just making sure you have a good understanding. Once you watch these lecture videos, then you can go into My Math Lab, you can complete the homework problems, and only click on View an Example when you need to. Refer back to your lecture notes. You're actually going to spend less time on your problems because you will have watched the lecture notes. You can use them as reference, and you won't be clicking on View an Example on every single problem, right? And we want to work smarter, not harder. So as you continue on looking at your calendar, you would probably want to do that for each week. Make sure that you're logging in regularly into our eCampus course. Look for the news items, stay on track with the calendar, and make sure you engage in the discussions. So I am available for you if we need to schedule something one-on-one. We can actually do a webcam two-way conference. You can definitely call me or email me. It's been kind of slow this last week rather because of spring break, I guess the preceding week, but I do look forward to helping you, and I hope that we have a great rest of the semester.